Well, hello. Welcome back. I do apologize if I've wasted the last 10 minutes of your life with technical issues. We've got a clean slate. And it's sounding better. So, we were discussing, if you're just joining us and have missed the technical issues, lucky you. Sorry, I got paranoid. That we had resolved the situation on Rannoch with the Quarians and the Geth to the best of our ability, and to the inevitable sacrifice of my dearest and bestest friend, Legion, from which we will never recover. Samantha, dry your tears. We have work to do. It's fine. So, we are now headed towards the Silean Nebula to look for some fuel reactors, I suppose. Fuel reactors. Engage. It's so nice to see you guys there. Thank you for bearing with me. Kiplodon. What a cute name for a system. They all have cute names. Kate Bolo. My favorite kind of tie. The Reapers haven't caught on to me yet. Take full advantage. You ain't never gonna get me, coppers. Hanale. What did you find? Start scanner. There it is. Dr. Jalise. Dr. Jalise? Champs-Élysées? I don't know what that is, but we'll go check the war asset table and introduce ourselves to the good doctor. And full fuel. Alright, to the reactors. Sion. Kionne. This garden world's claim to military fame is that it was assaulted repeatedly during the Krogan rebellions, but never occupied by more than token forces. The Asari cut off the Krogan supply line at the Citadel Relay and drove the invaders out. Today, antimatter generators on the surface and in orbital stations provide fuel for military starships throughout Asari space. The matriarchs defending the planet today have vowed to maintain Sione's legacy. They pledge it will fall to no enemy, organic or synthetic. Good for you. Take me down. No enemy here. Lovely. After our war efforts, Tali, I neglected to mention, has joined the crew full-time. My dearest friend, back in the fold. Welcome, welcome. Let's have ladies' night. Because then the drinks will be half off. Alright. I was going to try to lessen the weight of this through the application of saucy mods. I was also going to smartly choke my shotgun. That sounds inappropriate. Increases weapon weight by 50. That's not what that's not the direction I'd like to go with this. So apparently I have no shotgun modification that lowers the weight. And that's fine. I can go full damage with it. Capacity up by just a smidge. Let's just go straight damage. Keep it simple. Alright. And then Garrus, I needed to do something to his sniper rifle. Again, not a saucy euphemism. But we'll get around to that next time he's on mission with us. May it be soon. Tully's using the arc pistol and the katana. I could probably beef that up a bit. Beef it for her. Would you like the disciple? It's very lightweight. Would you like the geth? It's very the opposite of lightweight. A Grawl spike thrower. This is the same amount of damage as the one she's currently using. Basically the same stats across the board, but just lighter. And she'll look cool wielding it, so we're going with that one. So I'm going to increase your damage. All of those increase weight. But I don't know if that really matters for your companion characters. Plus, it's a very light shotgun to begin with. So let's go more damage. Done. You enjoy. Oh, that slot is occupied. That makes sense. Sure. So any other thing, then? Sure. Alright. Tali is all set. She's still using a shuriken. Looks cool. I'll take it. And also mod the crap out of it. It's not too much trouble. Reduces weapon weight by 70%. Why don't I have any shotgun ultralight materials? Tell me. Sure. Alright, we should be good. Everyone's got arc pistols and something saucy. Let's get down there. My final upgrade. Movement speed. Decrease. That's the one. Armor weakening. I'll take it. Aw, just 2? Come back around. Give you some upgrades, Tali.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at a joint Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans at the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
We'll get to your bottom, Admiral.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Ah, sorry about that, Corporal. I saw you as a threat and armed myself. How are you?
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours.
This
Been through thick and thicker.
specific.
The captain always sees us through.
Hack it out. I always hear it that way in my head. Rosenkov Materials chest plate. Kind of hope it's made of some sort of ultrafine mesh. We'll check it. We'll find out. Any other goodies for me, Corporal? Do you mind if I call you Corporal Goodies? Is that okay with you? Looking a little light on goodies here, Corporal. In we go.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
On it, ma'am.
Captain Riley, your thighs are looking embossed. You must tell me your secret.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
No,
Roger that.
I don't like to separate.
Both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow. I'll take it from here.
Thanks, Coslow. So We're going that way? Are you the other team, you guys? Because I'm not giving up Tali or Liara. Not for a second. No, I won't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't push you into the gas.
Access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not
We'll
possible.
joke about it. Alright, so it's gonna get gassy in here. Try to keep an eye out. Or a nostril.
A treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
I can't wait to deliver it to Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Radiation proximity warning, Commander. Avoid at all costs.
Hurt me? That hurt my face. Okay. It does look like we'll be able to get down there eventually. We must just have to clear the gas first. So we'll go the way they heavily implied we should go now. Captain
We're
Riley.
facing an unknown enemy here, Captain.
I'll see you soon.
If they're still on site, my team will help send them to hell. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain.
Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Crane display. Niles? I don't see him. I don't see him displayed. Alright. Move left. Move right. And activate. Activate? Fancy. That is here. Okay. Don't make me bring up the display every time, I beg of you. Keep me logged in. So pick that up.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
Back in place.
Something's wrong here. It's too quiet.
We could do.
Yes, exactly.
Just stay sharp, people.
That's gonna give us enough room, but we'll try it. So far, so good?
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here.
I too
I'll
have
find a
that
way to
visual
vent the
now.
area.
I found a way to vent the area.
This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Alright. Sorry, Tali. Just like to look at you. Down we go. Something's beeping. Tali, get over here. Hello, hello. Nice to see you there.
Fuel rods unlocked
Welcome
here.
to the
Wait a
party.
minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
We had the same idea, Tali. I'm sorry, I stole it from you. Dare you drop down from the ceiling? Probably a waste of a good Nova, but oh well.
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning.
You had a casualty? Really?
Reactors 1 and 2.
From a couple of husks?
Start impossible.
I mean, I'm being respectful
Operator tanks.
of the dead.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to
I
seal.
hear that. Seem to be on the other side. Over there momentarily. We already got the data pad from up there. We should be fine. What do we got here? Did you guys see one? I didn't see one.
Tank 1 is sealed and stable.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
as soon as I reactivate this, it's gonna be no grabbies, the goodies. Restart reactor. PDA. Don't mind if we do. Tali, get over here. Couple of neck smoochies for you. Oh, I forgot, you're very ticklish.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the
Alright,
core is
you
stabilized.
start?
Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Go ahead then.
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
Word.
Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress.
Of course you are.
pouring in.
Eh? This isn't a good place to cover.
They're coming in
It's
from
tied
above.
down here. Love having Liara on the team. Source of endless joy for me. Alright, let's go. Geth plasma shotgun. Close range action. Maybe not that close range. Hey, ooh, protect me as I run. Right in your caps. It's a nice little hand cannon. Going gets tough. Stay down, Liara. Not as many of those as I would have liked seemed to hit him. I'm feeling healthy. Good, good.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible.
Be there in a minute.
We're gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Wait, one of my people. Well, now I've locked into the decision. I'm sure it's fine again, but I'm so scared. My two favorite people in the world here with me. Fuel reactors. Squad member will survive, but if you don't send someone, Riley's squad will perish. Except necessary cookies only. Get out of here. Okay, good. So the only downside is I will have less backup on my own ass for the rest of the duration of the mission. Liara, floating corpses through the air, hard to live without, but Tali just rejoined the team. I gotta spend time with Tali. I'll see you soon, Liara. You be good.
Liara, get them to safety. Right away.
Oh, hey! Build your ear canal with hot Geth plasma there, my love. No ammo. Okay. Dokie. Locked. Here! Please, I beg of you. Do it now. Okay, or just stand there and die. It's not recharged yet. I have no other appreciable skills. His armor is going down real slow. You done? You done recharging? Punch your marauder friends through you. That's Tali. Stop firing. It's like surely the guy who's right next to me on my left must be Tali. Because I wouldn't allow enemies to get that close to me, but no. Whew.
You're clear for the moment, Commander.
Sorry again about your ear
Can't raise
canal.
Captain Riley.
What about Liara?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hail. But I'm checking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
There.
Will do.
Okay. Finalize startup.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Get to the extraction point. Don't touch the beam. I know it's tempting. I know it looks like cinnamon red hots. But don't touch the beam. Friends? Hey. Liara, I know I could count on you. So please point that elsewhere. I'm getting nervous.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Let me check. Oh, yeah. You really did. Good job, Liara.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
It was short and sweet. Lovely.
Good work down there, Shepard.
Hackett.
Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hackett out.
Thank you, sir. Hope to speak with you again soon, you gorgeous salt and pepper dreamboat. So, from the Asari, Dr. Jalise. The Asari scientist found on the research station in the Silian Nebula was working on a paper that argued nanocircuitry could solve complex behavioral problems in commercial VIs. The doctor's theoretical work seems to be supported by data in the Crucible's blueprints. She now heads the department building the weapons circuit boards. It's a logical jump, yeah. Provided that they're VI-related circuit boards. Advanced Starship Fuel. Lovely. Alright, so we're closing in on it. We probably have no other option but to get back to the Citadel now. Though there must be bits and pieces of many different side quests floating out there in the ether that I have to scan for. I'm too frightened. I am too frightened to scan for them. You have to sleep now. Otherwise I just know I'm going to stumble tomorrow when balancing on that thin line between being funny and being so funny that HR wants to hear my jokes. It was lovely to see you. I hope that you're able to get some rest this evening. And no meetings with HR tomorrow, I do hope. Unless it's to discuss your imminent raise. Alright, still no new emails. Let me quickly check the journal. Whoop. Alright. A whole gaggle of Citadel stuff. Eden Prime resistance movement. I don't think I ever found a way to get back to Eden Prime. And I remember that the way to Omega was from, like, the courtyard of the Citadel. We'll have to check if that's still possible. Or maybe if we, like, talk to Arya directly. Find them in the Silian Nebula. That would be a good thing to check while we're right here. Assuming it is a scannable floating in the ether. Let's try to find it. Alright. 100% of assets recovered. Don't need to worry about that. Quite a few pit stops. Let's take them in sequence. Loropi. wreckage. Gross. The Asari once had enormous solar collectors around the bluish-white AOV star Loropai, using the star's considerable heat to create antiprotons from military starship fuel. Now all that can be detected is scrap. Reapers emerged from dark space near the Sylean Nebula cluster and established a front in Loropai's system. The Asari fleet that guarded what used to be known as Espata Station cannot be found. Turned tail and run, did they? It is scattered and destroyed. Oh, that's sad. One can only hope that the backup reactors in the Kiplodon system do not fall, even, or the Asari fleet will have precious little fuel. They can borrow a cup or two of our fuel. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. What's this? Yacelium! Sounds like a very joyful planet. Alright, let's do some scanning.
I found something.
Good. Good. Yes! Rings? Rings of Alune? Is it? Aliun. Mali's sniper unit. Thank you. That sounds desperately precise. 50% covered in this system. Recovered, even. Resard. Desperately alert! Doot. Leaving the system as fast as I can. So we get a sniper unit out of the deal. I'll take it. Not the rings we're looking for. Be a little bit more careful here.
Signal confirmed.
They are very alert these days. A little bit of fuel. I have probably one scan remaining, given the jump that bar made, and even then I won't be safe after I scan. I'll have to move quickly. So... Wasted it in the far reaches. Alright, one is also coming out from effectively where I need to escape. That's good. That's good and fine. It was here! It was here the whole time! I don't know if time continues to pass while I'm down here scanning. Probably. Probably does. Just have to haul ass. Sarah's guard.
Reapers eluded.
Made me nervous. Alright. Fontes. Don't you wanna?
I found something.
Dekuna. Citadel Code of the Ancients. That might be the rings I'm looking for, and the mission was just called something very unring related, but I don't know. 50% recovered. There's a big asteroid over here. This guy's got a big ass. Asteroid. Oh, wreckage! That is not worth the risk. Ooh, how we go?
Faster than light jump successful.
100%. Alright. Teolia. Our final stop, and then we do have one that's stuck at 50%, but we're not going back there. So never mind it. No, never you mind.
Signal confirmed.
2 signals. I'll take it. Ah, there it is. Perfect. Assuming there is only one set of rings, plural, we should be good. Nearby. Thank you for making it easy on me. Credits. Boo. Boo to your galactic currency. I care not. We're getting up there. We're getting on in years. There it is. More wreckage. Okay. 100%. Almost have the Silean Nebula put to bed. Just that sneaky little Loropi left. They're still in there. I mean, we can all agree on the fact that they're just waiting for me. Right inside. Hooray. Got lucky on that one. Perfect. 100%. Thanks, Silean Nebula. Love ya. Quick top up on fuel. Yoink. And we're off. I'm so glad we checked the journal. Give me 1 second here. Alright. Hello, hello. So, the only thing we have marked on the map now is our Citadel quests. What I'd like to do is go there and meet with the Solarian and the Asari ambassador / council member and resolve those bits without ending up on a date with any of our crew, purely because I want to save those for the last minute to enjoy them after we've been through our trials and tribulations. And so I'm hoping that might be possible. The only question on my mind is, should I change into a slinky evening gown before I land on planet? And I mean, yes, I should. Give me 1 second. Going to the Citadel. The whole point of it is to meet with the ambassadors, not to have a date with Joker for sushi, so I don't know why I'm changing into an evening gown. But I'm going to the Citadel. If you're going to put me in some shore leave cutscene, I'm going to look good, damn it. So just in case. Fantastic. Down we go. Let's go seduce some ambassadors. Alright, to the Citadel system. I do need to swing into Huerta. I was right next to it. It's like it must be at the center of the system. That's where I would put the mass relay. If I was a precursor race. So, a couple of things to drop off. Ambassadors to meet. There does not seem to be any active route to Omega from here anymore. Worth asking Arya about it, but I might have just missed my one and only opportunity to get those Omega side quests, which would be a shame. The completionist in me would cry and cry. But once I have that surgery to remove them,
do you need ground transport?
fine. Take me to the hospital, please. I'm deeply
We
injured.
need to get to the hospital. Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult.
I'm having
due to the
muscle
number of
spasms
refugees in the
inside my
Tony
bum
area.
cavity. Ah! Was I muted? Oh, shoot. Never mind. Never you mind what you heard. Hello there.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D-24.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
It's nice. Found these old rings, so make sure to support your local hospitals.
Yes, I'm seeing increased turnout as well.
Oh, I see the logic in this, yes. Okay, great. The only other thing of interest was I found some sort of, like, formula for poison gas antidotes or something. That sounds like the sort of thing someone in the hospital might want. But I don't know if it was just a journal entry and not an actual item. Jacob. Oh, your muscular back. Oh, God. I'm faint. Yeah, check me in. Check me into a room.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly.
It's true.
So you have to take the moments when you can.
How's the Crucible going?
What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could
Not
see
more
them.
than Solus, though.
Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it.
Fine.
Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I can
I
feel
feel
it.
it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Don't make
Believe
this
it.
sweet moment naughty. How dare you? How's Dr. Cole?
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby,
Oh,
Shepard.
congratulations.
Wow. Congratulations.
I hope that the baby gets
Wasn't
your
exactly
muscular
planned,
back
but
genetics.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
you got
Pretty
that
low
right.
bar, really.
Bryn
Just
wants to
don't
name it after you.
Really?
take over a shipwrecked
Yeah.
colony and turn it into your own private harem.
Shepard.
You should be fine.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
Do talk
None
her out.
taken.
Good.
It's always a pleasure to
So
see
what's
you,
going on with
Jacob.
You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the
Just a
Crucible?
skosh? Just for 6 months?
Don't get me wrong.
Come on.
I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
Alright. We all done? Shame that. I'll
I'm
see
glad
your
we had
muscular
time to
back.
talk.
Yeah, you later,
Me too.
Jacob.
Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Aww, I'm honored.
Welcome to Serta.
No one's ever thought of me
Thank you for
out
shopping.
there before.
So I'm in the shower with hot water and everything.
Tell me.
And that's when Naira came.
Naira was another huntress on your ship?
Yeah, a friend. I wanted it to be more than that, but she had a medical condition.
It's okay. It's in the file.
The farm girl called
Oh,
in
this
to
is
me
a
that
psych
Naira
consultant?
started.
I probably
I thought the shuttle had gotten back
thought these
early.
were just two friends
Not in Italian.
gossiping. I shouldn't listen into the
Naira walks through the
psych eval. I'm very curious, though. Give you a little privacy in your psych evaluation. I want you to do the same for me. But send me an email with the details, if you don't mind.
There's got to be something. I
Dr.
don't know what
Cylon.
Cerberus was packing, but we're going to lose this
So
patient.
you're who the Battlestar Galactica has been hiding from.
I came across this treatment plan at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Yes,
Treatment?
was indeed an item.
What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it
Just
might
tried to
work for our
punch you.
patient.
Oh, hello, hello. So nice to see you there. Excellent work on the NSP these last couple of episodes. Thank you for listening. It's the, in-between season episodes that have been coming out lately, right? The sleepless decompositions and
Any
such.
improvement?
Yes, the counter
It's very
agent is finally starting to
Also,
kick in.
nice beard. Aw, I grew it myself. Well, most of it. There's a sneaky little section that I cut off of somebody while they were sleeping and glued onto my face. Bet you can't guess which.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote.
Sweet.
Thank you. The general might pull through because of this.
Do come up with an antidote.
Yes, General Corellius should make a full recovery. He's already awake and responsive.
Ooh, that was fast. Replicated the crap out of that. General Corellius. It's getting so full back here. As the game goes on, there are just more and more folks crammed into that tiny back cavity, and yet this room, where Caden was, completely open. People are literally on the floor. Their wounds are filled with dust bunnies and foreign hairs, and there is a private room right here. None of my business. I don't run the day-to-day operations of the hospital. I'm just saying. This one also startlingly empty. Two patients on the floor right there, 2 private rooms. What do you say? I'll help you lift. Beautiful view. And the whole landscape back there is pretty nice too. But this Solarian, hot damn. I think your neck is supposed to bend that way. Concentrate on your work, sir, or you're going to have posture issues. You're going to have posture issues. So, 3 things we had to deliver to the hospital. Aren't I lucky? I'm so glad we stopped by. Jacob. Take good care of yourself. It's obvious that you have been. Even that lady knows what's up. She had to stop and gawk. We're compatriots in this.
Spectre status recognized.
I'm sorry, I'm objectifying you, Jacob. It's hugely inappropriate.
Areas tagged of interest.
Purgatory is probably going to end up being where someone's waiting for me to go out on a shore leave date. So let's try embassies in the hopes that that's where we'll find the Solarian Asari set.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Tempted to go to the bar, but... Hey, Javik. You feeling ambassadorial? Ambassadorial? Hey, cutie.
Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
Good afternoon indeed. It is so nice to see you there. Though how dare you? How dare you be here instead of deep, deep asleep? And I dearly hope that you're doing all right.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested.
It is so nice to see you all. I do like to imagine that Commander Shepard nitpicks the hospital operations on shore leave. I mean, you got to, when you're used to operating at a certain peak efficiency. When you're down on shore leave, nothing to do. You gotta nitpick the hospital cleanliness. I don't think anyone here is who I'm looking for. Let's try one of the deeper offices. Deeper, deeper. Commander Bailey, I'm gonna put you in my coffee. Hey, buddy.
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack.
Sorry,
We're
I labeled
reeling
you.
from the implications.
You'll sleep after.
In league with Cerberus
trust you.
trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
You're eating and we'll sleep after. What'd you get? What'd you get? 2 small pizzas? Just banana peppers, no cheese. Alright, did you have injuries?
Thought you'd be in the
Lying up
hospital.
against a floor
If I'm
at some
breathing,
point?
I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
just imagining.
you too, Shepard.
Giving you a few slugs. I'll see you later, Commander Bailey. Always a privilege. Hasn't Udina been shot in the face by now? Can we take his name down? I don't want to be reminded of the fact that I brutally murdered him in cold blood. Though my blood was boiling hot at the time, if I'm being honest with you.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for 10
Sorry.
clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities.
So appropriately
We're
dressed.
still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your
How can I
crucible
help?
is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
You've done all the legwork for me, thank you. Why the secrecy? Just because it's fun. It's fun to sneak around and whisper and be like, oh, don't let the guards hear us. On my home planet of Thessia.
If this artifact is so
why
important,
the
why keep it
secrecy.
hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
Thank you. I'm not going to give you a scolding now, not when you're so beautifully dressed. Thank you for your
I
time.
appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night.
Like Batman.
Goddess be with you.
And also with you. You're eating Parmesan cheese out of a bag because you're classy like that. It's the height of propriety. Eating Parmesan cheese out of a bag, if that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't getting anywhere at the moment. I've got our best team.
Call me low class, all you'd like, but I am stuffed with delicious cheeses. Alright, any items from the old requisition terminal that look of import? Heating stabilizers. Yes. Oh no, your egg incubators are threatened. I will send them right over. Senequal. I don't know which system that's in, but we'll figure it out. Sorry, war strategists have encountered difficulty predicting Reaper movements due to poor understanding of Reaper thought processes. A scavenger is willing to sell a Reaper processor that he discovered among the debris from Sovereign's attack on the Citadel several years ago. That's just in the hands of a scavenger? We didn't, like, collect that? CSEC didn't find the high-ticket items? And I'll pay for it out of my own pocket, sure. That's fine. Have a talk with CSEC after this. Geth target jamming tech. Eclipse Covert Ops team is willing to sell jamming technology. Delicious! They recovered from a Geth station. Deploying these jellying units on the Presidium could hinder enemy forces in the case of another attack on the Citadel, thereby saving civilian lives. Because the Alliance cannot formally support Eclipse mercenary work, this technology should be treated as though it were discovered during an action on Rannoch. Could it have been? Did I miss picking this up on Rannoch and they're taking pity on me? because thank you, and here are my credits. Alright, everything else is something selfish. Don't want. Let's get out of here. Pardon. Volus Ambassador Din Korlak's current location is unknown. Biometric analysis does not detect him in any public location at this time. His last known position was an office suite near the human embassy. Why, I'm in an office suite near the human embassy right now. Medical supplies, originally meant for occupied zones, have been rerouted to the Citadel because the Reaper invasion has made delivery impossible. The supplies are currently in lockdown on the docks, but can be released to the Huerta Memorial Hospital under Spectre authority. Yeah. I mean, unless we want to send them to those occupied zones. For now, better that they save lives in the hospital than sit on the docks unused. We'll deal with the logistical issues later. Authorize. Nothing to authorize about Din Korlak. We'll look for him. Commendation Captain Riley. An N7 operative has been nominated for a commendation for valor for her actions at Sion. Approval from a Spectre would fast-track the award process. Shouldn't Liara be getting the commendation? And the medals? But I don't have a problem with her and... Fine. Take your commendation. There's commendations enough for all.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now.
I know, right?
I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah, with Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If
You
he's
did all
done
that
anything
work
to
to
her,
save your sister?
I'll kill him.
Miranda.
To be in danger again?
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What?
Why?
What did you do?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the elusive man. Something big.
Has he been tied to Cerberus? Is he into bondage play? Tell me more about your father.
Why would your father be working with the elusive man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the elusive man
ignorant?
made him an offer?
Exactly.
All right, I'm in.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Do it by yourself, and I'll
Yes.
be there.
I can't think straight until I know Ari is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
You know where to find me if you need help. I'm sure you won't, but you know where to find me. And also, I wore this pretty dress just to speak to you, Miranda, so maybe you could compliment me on it. But no, you're gone. It's fine. I'll just take a huge hit to my self-esteem. Alright, Din Korlak, you hiding around out here? You hiding around here? Out? I don't see him, unless he's inside this cupboard. Sir, jostle that cupboard for me, would you? Can't be hiding in Commander Bailey's office, and that's about every place we could look. So I don't know what that message is supposed to imply exactly, but we'll keep a lookout for Din Korlak. If he should pop out of a cupboard, attempt to gnaw at our ankles. The ins and outs of finding Ghorek. Exactly. The ins.
Urgently. Human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Help?
Holding sorrow. Dakuna, my home world. The Reapers have come.
You can let it all out.
Holding sorrow. Our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
Well, that's terrible. Tell me more about these folks that I will be rescuing momentarily.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI assisted
Big-ass
infantry.
arms, what do you think?
Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names
pride
less
and
flattering.
shame. I will be right there.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously,
Oh, yeah.
I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
I was literally just on Dakuna, and if I had known... Oh, if I had known. Alright, I'm gonna try not to talk to them yet, though I would hate to miss dialogue. I just don't want to start any of the Citadel DLC. I should probably just check what starts the Citadel DLC, and only avoid that. Because dialogue with Javik and Samara should not be missed under any circumstances. Nobody else to talk to back here. I mean, it doesn't look like they would be. And now you'll nap. I'm so glad. I hope that it is a good rest. And we will see you soonish. Alright, I'm gonna risk it, because they're here, and I'd like to speak to them, and I miss them dearly.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
It could be. It could be.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
Yes, Mother.
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again.
And to not
Perhaps
have to
it's
kill her
unseemly
or yourself,
for Justicar
I
to
imagine.
dwell so much on her family.
Family. That's what she's talking about. For some reason, I thought it was a sarcastic comment, like she said something about her conscience. Glad you still have one. But no, family, yeah.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Still have bruises all over the little web between my thumb and index finger from when your trigger went off. And I was trying to furiously grab your sidearm. Again, not a saucy euphemism, just trying to lay down the facts, Your Honor.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
Glad to hear it. The Reapers.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness.
Pummel their tentacles into the dirt.
Of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
But you personally...
Is that how you see it too?
An odd question, coming from the Spectre who killed her third Reaper on Rannoch.
Such a pleasure, Samara. If either of us survive this, do look me up.
Samara.
We'll get a beverage.
I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire soon enough.
Oh yes, we will. And by tested in fire, you mean rubbing up against Javik. I'm here already. I'm being tested.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
Do you think that it's pretty? And do you think that I'm... Never mind, maybe it's not the time for...
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but
They
it's
share
kept
it
the
with
peace.
us, but yeah.
Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you
I
are
forgot
a
that
Prothean.
Protheans are like the deities of their people.
I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the living...
I don't think that's gonna work.
We're trying to attack.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle.
Good job, Joe.
And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Oh, hell
Thank
yeah.
you. That meant a lot.
Pulled out a good speech.
Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
It really is. I am deeply
He's
pleased.
starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well. For a human who once lived in caves. Thank you,
There's some
Commander.
nice caves.
I've enjoyed my
told.
time here, walking
Cozy.
among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Yeah, you'll see my back on the Normandy. Toodles for now, Javik. Alright, we gotta go save that guy's people. Appears to be everything I can interact with currently. Let's call it good. Was there anything else the Solarians I should probably speak to before we head back out into the wider galaxy? I forget where he said he would meet me, or they said they would meet me. From Dakuna. That's where I got that. Have to head right back out. Is it that guy? Does the Elcor guy want his code of the ancients? I don't remember. Din Korlak, investigate him at the Presidium embassies. That's where we are. I have not seen him. And that makes me wonder. That leads me to wonder, will I give it one more pass before we fast travel away? Samara, I love you. You there! You're disguised. Din Korlak in disguise. Clap him in irons. Here wants to speak with me. Vice versa. Ugh. That's rude. So we gave a pretty good check to the back balcony. I can't get back into the human embassy room. No one's hiding out in Commander Bailey's office, I'm fairly certain. Commander Bailey, is there Din Korlak under your desk right now? I mean, what you do in your personal time is really none of my business, but...
I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here. Everyone's walking around in a daze, or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same.
When you read that, it was so charming.
These are dark days for all of us.
You're playing Mass Effect Andromeda, is it? Modded? Fantastic. Mass Effect buddies! Should we pinky swear? No. Too intimate? I'm sorry I suggested it. I can't ask him about Din Korlak, so...
You got your work cut out for you.
You and me both, Shepard.
If a very small, cute man shows up under your desk, you let me know. You let me know. Playing as a Turian rider. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Different species of playable character has always been something I've desired, despite the human-centric story beats. Din Korlak, are you in my firing range? You sneaky such-and-such. I don't know where in the hell he could be, that being the case. Maybe I need to progress further in my Udina storyline to have access to this again? Because he certainly doesn't seem to be in an office near the human embassy. Despite my best efforts. Weird. We'll figure it out. Embassy guard. Asari war strategist. Where's the Asari war strategist? I remember having spoken to them. Samara, is it you? You there. You look like you're strategizing for a war. Either that or just listening to some tunes. Nobody else to speak with. Alright.
Reaper forces have been sighted in the Parnithus system within striking distance of Thessia, the Asari homeworld.
Or perhaps I just didn't get close enough.
Was the Volus
Embassy
ambassador
guard,
here
hey.
earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
Thank you.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
I'm deeply ready. What about me? Looks like I'm not ready right now. Unlock the door. Do we have time? We have time to play some games?
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many.
You haven't taken that?
But fighting the Alliance...
I mean, sure, you funded me, but...
In order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Ghorek. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
Okay, but 15 more minutes, and I am out of here.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus, it's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Ghorek.
We'll see you soon for the consequences.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to CSEC, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. What are you...
Oh no. They found him. And they're buttering him up and down like a delicious baby lobster.
You better go on about them all night.
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Saeed.
Saeed?
An old friend. Let's go find him. Saeed, what are you doing? Torturing little folks. So I need to find like a tracking receiver. Bug. I don't know where that's been. Let's disinfect it.
How long till we killed Ghorek?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Ghorek worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. CSEC will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
On my way. Save some of that baby lobster for me, would you?
Work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaid? How you know my name all of a sudden?
Good question. Listen, I thought of something. No, it can't wait until...
Definitely not because he has a little angel on his shoulder. Why is it such a mess in here? Haven't you folks cleaned up yet? I mean, this guy's working on it, clearly. He's applying a little elbow grease, but you're just shouting at him. Why don't you get down there and scrub? I mean, I'll help out. I'm not here to give orders. If someone would just hand me a broom.
Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Ooh, a Rieger carbine. That looks neat.
Elcos Combine. If it
Model live ship, model Geth fighter. I'll take them.
So you're fleeing the Citadel?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Kanala Export.
I'll be right there, Din Ghorek. I'm just doing a little light shopping. A snapping eel for $10,000. Okay. Okay, I'll take it.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports.
see? Yes. Just making sure. You ever feel like you're being watched?
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terror.
Void. This is like the main area where I think people want to meet up. For Citadel DLC stuff, I gotta be careful where I walk. Don't bring me into the Citadel DLC stuff.
No, the Krogan are the only race that can fight on the toxic world, so they need support. Well,
Spectre terminal updated. Okay.
Damn, wrong door. He needs you alive
Wrong
to stop
door.
Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony.
Sure, the snapping eel and space hamster
Drop my
long gone.
Shepard's investigating. She's a recent acquaintance.
How recent?
Very.
Like
Shit.
2 minutes ago?
Alright, I'm listening.
And I burst onto the scene. Hey, Zaid.
Been a while, Zaid.
Nice to see you.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
Oh, thank you for the subscription. That is so kind of you.
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
You okay, buddy? Sniffing a lot. One of your lines burst?
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for
Normal
my
amount of
capture.
sniffing? Okay.
They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon.
No, they won't.
But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turned? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
That doesn't sound like the right thing to do.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
Come on now. Come on.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus's better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander.
Score!
I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later.
Why do you look so
C6 on their
handsome?
way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
I would. I'll see you down at the docks. Maybe we could run into your mother while we're there. Oh, burn, Zaid. Burn, because she works down on the docks. It's a noble profession. She works hard all day. You're on the bus home from work, but you have a tummy ache because you ate so much pasta. Worth it. I'm so sorry for the tummy ache, but I'm glad for the pasta. You've got me salivating at the mere thought of it. Pardon. Lost the ability to speak. The snapping eel and the space hamster will get along fine, even swimmingly. I love it. Alright, may as well throw a save in there while we're after it. So, we got to Korlak. We can meet up with Zaid on the docks at any time if our chooses. Wearing any various state of undress. Probably shouldn't wander around here too much further. Let me check the map of this area. Officer Knowles, Caden, CSEC officer at Apollo's Cafe. That makes me curious. Maybe Officer Knowles. Let's head down here.
No,
CSEC officer. Hey.
The tech they got off the bodies of a few Cerberus engineers self-destructed when they took it apart. Not much we can do, except pick up the pieces after another turret guns down on Mom and her kids.
Those turrets.
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little presents Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot.
How do you do that?
This is gonna save lives.
It's gonna save my life.
Found
Let's
another
be
one.
honest.
Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
Sweet. Alright. Knowles, where were you? CSEC outpost. Back. This away? No. The button to run. That's the one. Is it up the stairs? Or were we just there with Saeed?
I
That
just don't
doesn't
understand
sound right.
why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Let's try down here. Officer Knowles, it must be you. I'd recognize that shiny head anyway. Oh no.
Take care of itself.
There's no doubt. So the bar fights, the drunken disorderlies down by that purgatory place?
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow off steam right now.
And how does letting the misdemeanors go help the war?
Less time spent on the light stuff means the Citadel has more money for defense.
Is the sexy dance club in this one? Probably. There's probably a sexy dance club. Solar rotation completed. A 12-month streak. My goodness, that is so generous of you. Thank you very much for the subscription. And thank you for your time. This has been a lovely adventure out in the galaxy. So it seems like she wants them to let misdemeanors go, to focus on the big stuff, and he wants to treat everything like the crime that it is. Which seems a little strange, that she'd be the angry one, and he'd be the patient one. Why are you angry? I must have missed that part of the exchange. The way they phrase it makes it sound like, if we let the misdemeanors go, I might get a war asset out of it, otherwise business as usual. Which is very tempting. And I myself have probably committed a misdemeanor or two in my day. Let's be honest. So part of me wants to be like, nah, let it go. But you guys are all straight-laced boot types with your badges and your Sarge.
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. Cerberus caught CSEC by surprise last time.
Renegade,
We need to make sure that never happens again.
Probably
That's
shouldn't.
what I'm saying. Forget the small stuff. Support defense and security and take down anyone who threatens the peace.
You make it sound like we're under martial law.
I need all the
After
Paragon
two
points I
attempts
can
during
get at this
wartime,
point.
Maybe we should be.
So that was probably foolish.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
But it's done.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
I sure do, Officer Knowles. Where in the hell were you speaking from? That Tolly. I'd recognize that Tolly anywhere. Hey. Slayer? None of these people are Officer Knowles. I'm so confused by it. Are you sure you're not Officer Knowles? Look at that.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
There you are. Hey.
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander.
I
I've got a
don't
saboteur
like shaking
hacking key
hands,
systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
I'll go check. Thank you for your time. Are you selling
I
Ia?
couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help.
This is amazing. The colonists, my sister, will be most pleased. Thank you. I am in your debt.
Hug? Should we? I know we don't know each other very well, but...
Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatched after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
Aw. Helped stabilize the heat of their egg incubators, and now I'm a godmother. I'm so honored.
If you start selling weapons to everyone,
Arguing again.
CSEC will shut this whole place down.
CSEC couldn't protect us when Cerberus attacked. I'll take him to court.
You think a court is going to want more people running with guns right now?
Then I'll go to the wards and sell from the back room at Purgatory.
People are already scared. If you violate weapons laws, they'll just be scared and trigger happy.
Try to balance out those Paragon
When a bunch
points.
of civilians shooting at anything that moves make the Citadel safer.
The commander's right. Maybe if the council organizes a civilian militia with training. Otherwise, they'll just panic and get themselves killed.
I just want people to be safe.
I know, but second-guessing CSEC isn't the way. What if we submit a proposal to start a militia?
Okay, that'd be something.
I'll happily co-sign. Put it on my desk.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
The munitions shop. Nothing quest-related. Cypritine Armory. Nothing quest-related. Check. Oh, sorry. Are we dancing? Is this what they mean by going steady? He looks annoyed with me. I'll leave you alone, sir. Thank you for your time. Yara. God, you're gorgeous. Alright. Save all my cool convos. For now. I'll be back. Don't you worry. So I do have to head back to the Spectre Requisitions Terminal. And then head back to Officer Knowles. That should be pretty quick. What else do we got here? Tali, Kate, and Liara. Saving those.
Found another one. Yeah, the guy
Gave him the turret schematics, so we should be good there. Nope, don't need the map, thank you. Just hoping you could run a little faster, is all. I gotta get back to the ship and check out my slippery eel collection.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a
Alright,
destination.
Zaid is at the docks. There's probably a couple of other people I need to talk to there. The Spectre terminal is in the embassy. We've already been to the hospital. Let's just knock this out real quick. And then maybe we could head down to the docks.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
I'd also very much like to go help our Elcor friends before I forget about it. Are they having an argument?
They'd be happier to see those Cerberus
Just
assholes than they would
a
be
bit
to
of
see
background dialogue.
I understand why you would not wish to send your daughter to them. Yeah, well, your understanding doesn't help me or my daughter much right now.
Well, nice to talk to you both. Alright. Here we go. It's probably on the terminal. With Spectre-level access codes, it is possible to bypass standard security protocols and track top-level diplomatic dispatches. The location of consoles accessed using suspect ciphers will be uploaded to the Spectre's Omni tool and highlighted for easy detection. Enable. Location for Batarian patient. Libertarian patient named Ghorek is located in a makeshift clinic in the temporary refugee camp at Docking Bay E24. He is suffering from undisclosed but severe injuries. Ouch. Medical staff from Huerta Memorial Hospital have provided painkillers, but there is no viable long-term treatment. Because the Batarian hegemony refuses to share records, no data on Ghorek is available prior to his arrival on the Citadel. Hegemony? I've never been sure. CSEC has fielded requests for a civilian militia to defend the Citadel in the event of another attack. Many CSEC officers believe a magician? No, a militia would benefit the Citadel's state of readiness and improve morale, but they lack the funds for a magician and clearance for the program. Spectre authorization would allow CSEC to begin training civilian volunteers using funds normally allocated to executive bonuses. Authorize. Authorize now. If it's coming from executive bonuses, I am in. Sweet. Hegemony. Hedge enemy. That was really all we needed to do in the embassies. I don't even know if we need to return to Officer Knowles to tell her the good news, but we sure can.
Please select a destination.
Just in case. The Commons.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
If I was his doctor, I'd pull the plug.
You don't want this guy dead. He could lead us to other suspects.
Who's gonna have time to find them in the middle of a war?
Listen, Ghorek should be punished in a courtroom where people can see it happen. I want a society to get back to when this damn war is over.
Whatever.
Those were some good eaves. Yummy, yummy.
Putting aside centuries of hostility, the Geth and Florians have both agreed to help fight Reaper forces.
I just don't
Quick stop by Officer Knowles.
Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
It's about justice. The man is a traitor and a murderer. You saw what he did to your wife, to my husband.
And didn't bat an eyelash. He's evil, there's no doubt.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer
Who are
that.
we killing? What was that about? Who are we killing? I'm frightened. You there. What do you have to do with this?
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in CSEC in civilian gear with a weapon. I know when I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. CSEC officer who helped Cerberus. CSEC caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. The way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
So you're just gonna gun him down in the middle of a heavily trafficked civilian area? That's your big plan? Explain.
Tell me what this guy did to deserve death.
He executed his own friends in cold blood for Cerberus. Cleared the path for their troops. Now he's saying he's a vet, and he was suckered in by talk of helping humanity. I don't know what intel he has, and I don't really care either. He dishonored the uniform.
So let's strip him. Let's not murder him in the streets, in a heavily trafficked civilian area.
If you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
Like hell I am.
I don't like plea bargains any more than you do.
I'll
The
hold him
intel we
down,
get
you
will
strip
save
him.
lives.
It'll be fine.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust. Captain Summers.
Yes, Commander. Sorry, Commander. I'll shut it down.
Thanks.
Playing the chain of command card. Nice to speak with you, Captain. Sorry you're so angry you're planning on murdering people. Although I do understand. Who among us hasn't committed a bit of a misdemeanor murder? Or 2, 6, 17. I want to talk to Tali. But I don't want the Citadel to start. I'm gonna risk it because it's Tali.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense
Yeah, you
lines.
are.
Huh. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Just to keep you talking longer so I can stare at your fabrics.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Saren. The Turian clerk called me suit rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
Oh. And she did not hesitate for a second to help his people.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We are at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
I'm so proud of you, Tali. I want to be just like you when I grow up. Also, thanks for your time.
Everything looks so peaceful.
I know, right? Do you want to go for a walk with me? We could hold hands. I'm trying to arrange myself so that we're holding hands even now, but I just can't get close enough. It's sort of a metaphor for my emotional capacity. God, I just can't get close enough. But maybe soon. Tali, hit me up later. Officer Knowles, you don't care. You've already read all about it in your emails and such. You don't need to hear it from me. Talk to Liara too. I'm assuming I have to either go to Anderson's apartment or officially meet at the sushi restaurant to start the thing. So I'm just being paranoid, and I can probably talk to people.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more
without fear of reprisal?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading,
doing a park?
exploring, getting in trouble
Specific.
digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day.
That's
I
worth
miss
a
her,
lecture.
Shepard.
Tell me more.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better.
I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
Or... ... I would love to spend more time with you. And I would also love for it to be more than friends. If you're interested in maybe...
It'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I
Start
guess
a
that's one more
private
reason we should keep in
shadow
touch.
brokerage.
Someone to share a few secrets with.
Consultation agency?
You got it.
Work on the weekends. Party all week.
Hello, Shepard.
Hey. Enjoy your view. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, what else do we got?
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop.
Welcome to Nosastra
Sporting goods.
Thank you for shopping
Nope.
at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
I really appreciate management doing it. My husband's away on duty right now.
Oh, you're bonded with Turian?
No, actually, my husband's a
Husband's busy
Krogan.
with his duties.
Oh. Well, that's great. I just hope he knows which ones to fight.
Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't, well, I just...
My husband is risking his life to protect us right now.
I'm so sorry. That was thoughtless and... I'm so sorry.
No, I understand. Sometimes I'm surprised myself. Anyway, would you like to make a purchase?
Yes, of course. Anything for our troops.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You need to hear this.
Oh, Blue Rose of Ilium. If these humble words reach you, then I have joined my ancestors.
No.
My dream was to be by your side, a weed beside your
Gorgeous
peace,
Krogan poetry.
twining together in the warm Tuchanka sun.
Oh, Char.
But if my last days must be with Krant instead of kindness, still I will remember the perfume of your scent and the soft touch of your petals.
Oh my.
Let my broken bones build a wall around your garden, so you and the flower we planted together can grow safe and strong.
Thank you. I should... I need to go.
Well, you take a day off work or so. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry I arrived to deliver this terrible news in the middle of your busy day. Probably could have waited until you were off your shift. But I did not. I did not wait.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Nothing.
For the best in the business.
Thank you for
It
shopping.
wouldn't be the
Casa
first
Fabrication
time.
Weaponry.
It certainly won't be the last. You there. You look like you're waiting for an activation phrase. Please blink. Please blink before I have you arrested. All you need to do is blink, and I'll assume that you're human, and we can both move on with our lives. And to make it worse, her manager will say she needs to work late. No! I am going to grieve! What are you doing with your... Is there room for one more? Can I get under there? You are really spreading them, sir. You are spreading it. Like a thick coating of Nutella.
Her name is Tasha Poray. Of course. P-O-R-A-E. No, I realize you can't tell me where she was deployed. Can you inform me if she's under
I'm
orders
just delivering
not to
all
communicate
kinds
with
of
her
bad
family?
news today.
It's been a while since I heard from her. But I would be contacted if she were injured, correct? Yes, I'm listed as her bond mate. Yes, I can.
Hi. I'm here
name is
to contact
Tasha
you.
Poray.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing
Just
this
an
back.
elegantly dressed angel of death
At
today.
least I know what happened.
I'm glad that's brought you some peace. If you like to talk about it, perhaps over supper, just you and I. Too soon? Yeah, too soon, probably. I'll move on.
If we'd kept digging a few hours longer, we'd gotten the obelisk.
There was another Turian man on the lower level who was spreading it much, much more than you are, sir. I think you could reach a little further. I totally forgot to talk to Diana, didn't I? That was one of the things we were looking at the end of last session. I don't think I spoke to Diana, but maybe we got it out. How am I supposed to remember things that happened yesterday?
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Oh, never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this. When the war comes back here, maybe we can save more lives.
Pew, pew. You got it, buddy.
Thanks again. If we can get it working...
You want my security vids, bring me a warrant.
You're stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war effort.
I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe.
We're trying to protect
You never know.
Hell of a job you're doing. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there. Where were you?
Hey, I lost friends too. If you care about finding the Cerberus informants who made it happen, you'll give me the vids.
Alright, so you want to violate this man's privacy and then harass his customers in the hopes that maybe some of them are Cerberus? And you just don't want that to happen. You're not frustrated or angry or patient or anything. You're just a cafe owner and you don't want to have your customers harassed. I understand. Cafe owner?
People are dying in this war. You don't get to use that as ammunition in your little pissing contest.
Thanks, Commander.
I'm trying to find Cerberus spies.
And you should be looking in your own office. I saw the news.
I know. Just, you're right. Sorry.
He's so frustrated. Give him a break.
I'll go through channels.
If I hear anything, I'll let you know.
See, we're all working together now, on the same page. How about some guava juice for me and my friend here? Just to show that we're all working together. Hell, you have some yourself. 3 guava juices, please. Make that man in the cute little coveralls pour it for us. I want to watch. I want to watch him pour the guava juice. It's gotten creepy. Are you blinking? Is this like a CSEC thing? That they taught you in training? That they trained you in the teaching? It's creepy as hell. It's a very effective intimidation tactic. What are you pointing at? Point again so I can see. Yeah, there. No, you're seeing things. You need to get your eyes checked. There's nothing there. Gaiden! Are you pretending to drink because you couldn't afford the guava juice? I mean, inflation has been off the charts lately with all these Cerberus attacks. I understand, but I could buy you some guava juice. You don't need to just pretend. This is weird.
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu like this.
Maybe it's better if we don't ask how or where.
I'm glad we're taking the time to do this. I could use a sanity check.
Things have been pretty crazy.
For initiative.
You know, my life flashed in front of my eyes on Mars. And there weren't enough moments like this with people I care about.
What's going on in that thick skull of yours? Tell me.
How are you feeling these days?
Feeling up to whatever the Reapers throw at me. And grateful that I convinced you to sit down for half a second and relax.
Grateful that I'll relax, or grateful that you get to sit down with me? It changes the meaning depending on your intentions. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We need to talk.
It's good time for us to have heart to heart.
Oh no.
What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich, too.
So?
Done.
Shot of whiskey and a good old Canadian lager. Think they have it?
More likely to have Battalion
You're trying to
shark
get me
wine.
smashed on
At my
Canadian
parents' place in
whiskeys?
Vancouver?
I'm
Drank
in.
more than a few beers on their balcony, looking over English Bay. Yeah. Beautiful view. You know what, though? I feel good about our chances.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lets me sleep better at night.
You not sleeping, Caden?
Maybe a little restless. The war isn't the
Got
only
them
thing
restless
keeping me up at night.
legs. Tell me about it.
I wonder about us.
Us.
I love you, Shepard. I always have. I want to understand what this is between us.
Saying that.
And make it real.
You want to make it real?
That's what I want.
Sounds like a lot of pressure.
What do you want?
Oh, man. I hate devastating his poor, soft little heart. I don't want to be together at this point in time, considering that the more you open up your heart to me, the more devastated and unable to move on with your life you're going to be. Eventually, when I decide to put myself in harm's way for the last time and save us all. I don't want to do that to you, Caden. I want you to be able to move forward through life with a clear head and a soft heart without it being hardened by the tearing of me away from you. Let's keep it friendly, even though this is so devastatingly awkward.
I'm sorry, Caden, but we should just keep it professional.
Right.
Can I still hold your little face in my hands?
Well, not the answer I was hoping for.
Times are...
Do you want that
complicated?
Oh, I understand. It's okay. So, when does that steak get here? Incidentally, you better be buying now.
What'd you call it? A sanity check?
Sanity check.
Sanity check.
Sweet, sweet Caden. I'm sorry for the way that things tumbled out between us in our earlier days. And please, please continue to be my good friend and eat steak sandwiches with me. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now. I'm just delivering devastating news, breaking hearts, and inappropriately objectifying everyone I come across. That is my day. Where are we going now? Quick check of the journal. Not the codex part. Thank you. Okay. Spectre terminal, then we have to locate the access points. I should probably be looking around for those. Find the ciphers, deliver them to him at the Citadel Embassy. Don't think I've gotten those yet. Someone on the Citadel who can use the Code of the Ancients. Maybe we can check down on the docks for that. I haven't seen anyone yet. I don't think we have that. Meet Tactus in the refugee camp. We'll get there. That's the one I don't want to start yet, I do believe. My shore leave. Alright, so most of the things we need to do now are from the docks, the refugee camp area. Good, good. That being the case, take me thence to the docks. And for the love of God, please blink. Please blink just once. Fine.
Spectre status
Don't want to miss a thing.
Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
To the docks. I mean, I would want a steak after a rejection like that.
Docking Bay E24.
And lots of whiskey. Yes, Canadian
The
whiskey.
needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No.
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
Kurt?
You're not crossing that dock.
I'll get you some footage, Solik.
I heard that.
Strap the camera to my fantastic posterior.
Wait, aren't you Commander Shepard? Solik Vast.
That way we'll get a
documentary
lot of
director.
eye shots.
Please, maybe you can help.
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying to
see you
document the
all.
stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive. but you could catch a few quick shots for me.
Because the refugees are here. He's trying to film refugees. If he films somewhere else, it will be refugee-less.
There are lots of refugees on the rest of the Citadel.
It won't have the same impact as seeing crowds trapped on the docks. We all need to help each other. I want this documentary to shock people into action.
You want it to shock people, eh? Well, I know just what will work for that.
The galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
To take your camera and make a sort of Blair
That's exactly
Witch
what I'm hoping
independent
for.
film.
If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done.
I'll try to make them gritty. Photo opportunity. Sorry, less about the crates, more about the refugees. You got it. Thank you for directing me. I'm new to this. Photo opportunity of this guy's back. Gently mourning with his human sweetheart.
Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
I feel like we might be violating their privacy during a personal moment, but sure, I'll deliver you those pictures. Why do you get to be back there? How did you... How did... What? I feel rejected. Hey, can I get some quick snapshots for my independent film? Do you have any fake blood back there? I'd deeply appreciate it. Oh, never mind. We can use this guy for real blood. We don't need it. Yeah, put it back. Alright, hold still. It doesn't look very comfortable for his neck at all. Maybe just lie back, sir. Take a load off.
I can't really use that. Could you try again, please?
Didn't like this close-up artistic shot of his elbow? I worked really hard on it. I worked really hard on his elbow. You know what I'm saying?
Great shot, Commander.
The arguments that are occurring down here. Oh, people are throwing up their hands in what might be disgust, or could just be for emphasis. You be the judge. Tonight at 11. Preacher? Do it.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Do it. I care not. Anything I need there.
Okay. No infection so far.
James, are you getting some new ink done? Down on the docks? Any excuse to get your shirt off,
James?
am I right?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well,
Do
after
I
our
need to
little
answer
chat,
that?
I made up my mind. I'm
This
gonna join the
is what's
N7 program.
brought me down
And
here.
you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
Tell me, could I have the name of your personal trainer? I'd like to get jacked.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
All right, put a shirt on.
Well,
See
I
you
wouldn't
later.
ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Take your time.
Uh-huh.
Do it slow.
I know it seems
Yeah,
like I
that's
don't
right.
take things seriously. But when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
It's not about me.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting
Ghost
for a
of
few
Carol
days.
Channing.
You gonna be ready for duty?
Always. Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
N7? Sure. Or you could get my name done. Somewhere special.
You're such a tease, Vega.
Me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
Tarian guy just has to sit there through all this.
I didn't mean to, you know, I was just...
Reverse car.
That's what I thought. Later, Lieutenant.
Later. Ah! Careful.
Don't be too careful. Make him work for it. Really dig that N in there. Saeed, you look kind of oddly cute. Like really oddly cute. Just sitting there. What are you doing? Who are you trying to seduce?
What the hell you looking at? Nothing.
War asset acquired. Saeed.
When
What's
did
on
you
it?
show up, Shepard? Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
Called out on his
Could
bluff.
always use more help.
Oh yeah.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Cool. I'll see you at the Crucible. I guess. Unless you'd like to live on the ship, your room is still ready. Unless that's the one Diana is living in. You can't share a room with Diana, so there's no room for you on the ship.
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Let's not peg him at all. Why would we... It's weird of you to say that.
Are you Ghorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
He's already injured.
Not even what a terrorist's doing on the Citadel?
You!
Do I know you?
Every battalion with someone on Aratok remembers your face.
Planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony. Only regret...
I mean, yeah, kind of. Sure, I may have butchered a colony, but that doesn't excuse terrorism. Like, I think he's kind of saying that it does, and is terrorism, what I did. But it was to stop the Reapers, if you'll listen to reason. But you don't have to. You can go ahead and hate me. I wish that had gone differently.
I destroyed Eratot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any remorse.
I do. I have nothing but guilt over all of my decisions. Don't worry. I will go to bed every night haunted by my terrible
You think I didn't feel
life.
guilty? I destroyed a colony. I've thought about the people who died, about how I couldn't warn them in time. In the end, I didn't have a choice. But I'm sorry, if that means anything.
If you're so remorseful, if you have any real guilt, show some mercy. Unplug this machine. Let me join my family.
I don't remember what the situation is exactly. Is he wounded and they're forcing him to stay alive in order to, like, testify? I know we just heard. He's got that smoker's cough, or is he dying? Could be a little of both. A little of both. Quick check here, just to see if there's some consequences. I don't want no consequences chasing me right now. So he is the terrorist we've been hearing about. Driven by the desire to avenge his homeworld Eratot. It says, if your shepherd was there, the exchange will be a bit more personal. You mean I could have avoided being there? How was that? It says, taking Ghorek off life support does not elicit a reaction from the nurse. Stoic nurse. After completing this mission, you'll be granted blah blah blah. So it doesn't seem like it matters either way. If I do nothing, the nurse will return and sedate him. He has begged me to kill him and let him join his family. And maybe that's for the best. I'll show you some mercy. Somebody get me a pillow. Thank, indeed. I'll see you on the other side, buddy. I think we both know where we're going. See your family there, I guess? That's dark. Took a dark turn, but yeah, I guess we'll all, you and me and your family, all be together in hell.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
Oh, for my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me.
Aha! The intimate snack machines of the refugee camp. It's not quite what he
Sure thing, sir.
understand.
Thanks.
How about this young girl separated from her family, who are likely dead? Not interested? Not interested in a personal story? What about this guy's ass? Close up on this guy's ass. Tell me. He didn't say no. He didn't say not to capture footage of it. Come back around to Tactus.
Excellent. That will really get people's attention. Thank you, Commander. That should be
Shots of the wounded without their consent.
Someone sabotaged the Medical dispensers. No, if I knew who, I'd have had them arrested. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
Can't have that.
Damn it, I'm telling you, someone sabotaged the Medical dispensers. No, if I knew who, I'd have had them
Where
arrested.
are the Medigel dispensers? And how can I unsabotage them?
Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
Excuse me. Coming through. Be right back, Tactus. Examine. Are there others? It didn't seem very final. Yes, there are others. Just peeking in here, peeking into your living quarters. Set up my tripod here, capture some footage of you in this gorgeous lighting. Just brooding. Do you smoke cigarettes? I think that would really be good for the cinematography in here, if you don't mind. The emphysema.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Arya.
Get out of my eye, Phantom. Nobody asked you. I guess you two aren't speaking to one another anymore. Got in a little tit, did we? A tiff. I was trying to think tit for tat in my head, and I'd like to apologize. I'm sorry you guys got into that. That's too bad. Well, recorded for all time. Good. Good. It's embarrassing enough when you misspeak just in your daily life when it's not being recorded for all time.
Listen, please, we just
Here we
need
are.
Food. I can give you the location of some ruins. Proteins on Gate Hidden, the Hades Nexus. If you could get past the Reaper patrols, I'm sure
All
you'd
right,
find something
refugee
valuable.
camp doctor looks
That's got to be worth
activated again.
Please, my
That must
family
have
is
been all the
starving.
Medigel dispensers. Can't seem to capture any more footage. Though perhaps in here. In the Asari sector. I love that color scheme. Maybe later. Maybe Maybe later I can go shopping for one. This is a real day-in-the-life shot. You don't want this? Come on. 2 weary humans and a, I guess, slightly constipated Batarian? You don't want this for your documentary? He's slightly constipated, though. It's gonna look great on film. It's gonna seem like he's brooding, but he's not. Alright. Was that enough? Quick check.
I have your footage.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
Make sure to put that vending machine shot in there. That was my favorite. Sort of flavor of retro Americana. Not to be missed. There's one right here the whole time. The whole time. I guess he's in the middle section, isn't he? Oh, excuse me. Pardon me.
I fixed the sabotage. The Metagel dispenser should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Do it.
I wish we could have found the bastard responsible for the sabotage. But this is going to save a lot of lives. Thank you.
I could just point at someone randomly if it would help you feel better. Just had someone to blame. Alright, Tactus. Nice colors. It's not rude of me to say.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Chakwas spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Come on, man. Do the right thing. That doesn't seem very persuasive. I'm sure she's going to rephrase it to be more gloriously eloquent.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference. And our mission may just save everyone. Now's not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you, and I'll make sure that you get good use. That's the word, out of our supplies. To the point where it feels like a fair trade to you, even if it isn't. And if at the end of it all, when you've used up our medicine, you think it's still deeply unfair and that we might have shafted you a little bit, you just let me know and we'll renegotiate. We'll be here for you. How's the footage coming together?
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
I know editing takes such a long time. Oh, God. But could you hurry it up? I'm curious about the finished product.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a
All right.
destination.
I don't think we need to, check in with Chakwas back on the ship in order to what's the word? Cement. There it is. That deal. All I could think of was salute. We gotta salute that deal. So we shouldn't have to go back to the Normandy just yet. We're avoiding shore leave. We have to find a bunch of this stuff. That one we can probably find scattered about the Citadel, but I haven't seen any of them yet. And then we got the L-Core extraction. That's a high priority to me. A whole bunch of delicious stuff. So we're just over the 2-hour mark. And this has been a session filled with heartbreak and terrible news, embarrassing linguistic accidents. What a time we've had. I so appreciate your time, your patience, your witty comments. Salute that deal! An emotional roller coaster of an episode. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope to be back in the galaxy soon. We'll finish up some business, rescue some Elcor, and then, perhaps, we will have earned a little shore leave. Much love to you all. I'll see you soonish. Bye for a bit.